Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Kebabs, grilled skewers of meat and vegetables. Simple recipe for making classic shish kebabs. Ingredients: 1 pound, 450 g, of your choice of meat, lamb, beef, chicken, cut into 1-inch cubes. Assorted vegetables for skewering: bell peppers, onions, cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, zucchini. Olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste marinade. You can use store-bought or make your own with ingredients like yogurt, lemon juice, garlic, paprika, cumin, and coriander. Instructions: if you're using wooden skewers, soak them in water for at least 30 minutes before skewering to prevent burning. In a bowl, prepare your marinade by combining yogurt, lemon juice, minced garlic, paprika, cumin, coriander, salt, and pepper. Mix well. Place the meat cubes in a shallow dish or a resealable plastic bag. Pour the marinade over the meat, making sure it's evenly coated. Cover the dish or seal the bag and let it marinate in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour, or preferably overnight for maximum flavor. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat, or prepare a grill pan on the stovetop. While the grill is heating up, prepare your skewers by alternating pieces of marinated meat with your chosen vegetables. Drizzle the skewers with a little olive oil and sprinkle with salt and pepper. Once the grill is hot, place the skewers on the grill grate or grill pan. Cook for about 8-10 minutes, turning occasionally, until the meat is cooked through and the vegetables are tender and slightly charred. Once cooked, remove the skewers from the grill and let them rest for a few minutes before serving. Serve the kebabs hot with your choice of accompaniments, such as rice, salad, flatbreads, or sauces. Enjoy your delicious homemade kebabs. Yassa Chicken, grilled chicken marinated in a tangy onion and lemon sauce. Yassa Chicken is a popular dish originating from Senegal, West Africa, and it's known for its bold flavors and vibrant colors. It's typically made with chicken marinated in a tangy and spicy sauce, then grilled or pan-fried to perfection. Here's a simple recipe to prepare Yassa Chicken. Ingredients: 4 bone-in chicken thighs or 2 chicken breasts, skin on 2, 3 onions, thinly sliced 4 cloves of garlic, minced 1, 2 hot chili peppers, such as Scotch bonnet or habanero, finely chopped, optional, adjust to taste, 1 2-cup lemon juice, 1 4-cup white vinegar, 1/4 cup vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon thyme, 1 bay leaf, salt and black pepper to taste, cooked rice or couscous for serving, chopped fresh parsley, or cilantro for garnish instructions. In a large bowl, combine the lemon juice, white vinegar, vegetable oil, minced garlic, chopped chili peppers, if using, Dijon mustard, thyme, bay leaf, salt, and black pepper. Mix well to make the marinade. Place the chicken pieces in the marinade, making sure they are well coated. Cover the bowl and refrigerate for at least 2 hours, or preferably overnight, to allow the flavors to meld. After marinating, remove the chicken from the fridge and let it come to room temperature while you prepare the onions. In a large skillet or frying pan, heat a little oil over medium heat. Add the thinly sliced onions and sauté until they are soft and translucent, about 5-7 minutes. Push the onions to the side of the skillet and add the marinated chicken pieces, skin side down. Reserve the marinade. Cook the chicken until it's browned on one side, then flip the pieces over and cook until browned on the other side. Pour the reserved marinade over the chicken and onions. Cover the skillet. and let it simmer gently for about 20-25 minutes, or until the chicken is cooked through and tender. Stir occasionally and adjust the heat as needed. Once the chicken is cooked, taste the sauce and adjust the seasoning if necessary. If the sauce is too thin, you can remove the chicken pieces and simmer the sauce uncovered until it thickens slightly. Serve the Yassa chicken hot over cooked rice or couscous, garnished with chopped fresh parsley or cilantro. Sauce, Pommes Frites, French fry. Pommes frites is the French term for French fries, which are deep-fried potato strips. Here's a basic recipe to prepare them. Ingredients: potatoes, russet or Yukon Gold varieties work well. Vegetable oil or another frying oil salt, optional. Additional seasonings, optional. Instructions. Preparation: peel the potatoes and cut them into uniform strips, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. Soak the potato strips in cold water for about 30 minutes to remove excess starch. This step helps make the fries crispier. After soaking, drain and pat the potato strips dry with paper towels. Frying. Heat the frying oil in a deep fryer or a large, heavy-bottomed pot to around 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. Carefully add the potato strips in batches to the hot oil, making sure not to overcrowd the fryer. Fry the potatoes for about 5-7 minutes, or until they are golden brown and crispy. Remove them from the oil using a slotted spoon or spider strainer, and transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels to drain excess oil. Seasoning. While the fries are still hot, you can season them with salt or any other desired seasonings. Common additions include garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, or herbs like parsley or rosemary. Serving. Serve the pommes frites hot and crispy. They can be enjoyed on their own, or served as a side dish with burgers, sandwiches, or other main courses. Additionally, they can be accompanied by dipping sauces, such as ketchup, mayonnaise, or aioli. Beignets. Deep-fried doughnuts, often dusted with powdered sugar. Beignets are a delicious treat originating from French cuisine, particularly associated with the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. They are essentially deep-fried doughnuts, made from a simple dough that is fried until puffed and golden, then generously dusted with powdered sugar. Here's a basic recipe to make beignets at home. Ingredients: 1 cup lukewarm water, 2 1/4 teaspoons, 1 packet. Active dry yeast, 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 large eggs, 1/2 cup evaporated milk, 4 cups all-purpose flour, vegetable oil for frying, powdered sugar for dusting instructions. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, combine the lukewarm water, yeast, and a pinch of sugar. Let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, or until the mixture becomes frothy and bubbly, indicating that the yeast is active. Make the dough. In a large mixing bowl, or the bowl of a stand mixer fitted with a dough hook attachment, combine the activated yeast mixture with the remaining granulated sugar, salt, eggs, and evaporated milk. Mix well to combine. Gradually add the flour, mixing until a smooth dough forms. The dough should be soft and slightly sticky. Knead the dough. Turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface and knead it for about 5-7 minutes, or until it becomes smooth and elastic. Alternatively, you can continue kneading the dough in the stand mixer for the same amount of time. First rise. Place the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen towel or plastic wrap, and let it rise in a warm, draft-free place for about 1-2 hours. Drain and dust. Once the beignets are cooked, remove them from the oil using a slotted spoon or spider strainer and transfer them to a plate lined with paper towels to drain excess oil. While still warm, dust the beignets generously with powdered sugar. Serve. Serve the beignet warm, either as they are or with a cup of coffee or hot chocolate for dipping. Grilled corn. Corn on the cob, grilled and seasoned with spices. Grilled corn is a classic summer dish enjoyed around the world. It's simple to prepare and bursting with flavor. Here's a basic recipe to make grilled corn. Ingredients: fresh corn on the cob, husks removed, butter or olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste optional toppings. Grated cheese, chopped herbs such as cilantro or parsley, chili powder, lime wedges. Instructions: preheat the grill. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat, around 375-400 degree F, 190-200 degrees C. Prepare the corn. Remove the husks and silk from the corn cobs. If desired, you can leave a small portion of the husk attached at the end of the cob to use as a handle. Season the corn. Brush each corn cob with melted butter or olive oil. Sprinkle with salt and pepper to taste. Grill the corn. Place the seasoned corn directly on the preheated grill grates. Close the lid and grill for about 10-15 minutes, turning occasionally, until the kernels are tender and lightly charred in spots. The exact cooking time may vary, depending on the heat of your grill and the size of the corn cobs. Optional toppings. Once the corn is grilled to your liking, you can serve it as is or customize it with your favorite toppings. Sprinkle with grated cheese, chopped herbs, a sprinkle of chili powder, or a squeeze of fresh lime juice for added flavor. Serve. Transfer the grilled corn to a serving platter or individual plates. Serve hot and enjoy.